Hello, my friends, and welcome to this tarot reading. I'm really excited about this because I don't know, something just drew me to doing it. So let's just see what comes up. I have no idea what's going to happen. But something just said to me, like, let's have a look and see what the cards say about it. On Monday, there has to be a decision, I think. From what I've heard, we've got 5 candidates, I think. We've got, let me just have a quick look. We've got Penny Mordaunt, Rishi Sunak, Boris Johnson, Kemi Badenoch, and Suella Braverman. That was in reference, that's the BBC. So, like, we'll see if that's officially the stance in terms of the actual candidates. But the main ones that I heard were Rishi Sunak, Boris Johnson, and is it Penny Mordaunt? Is that her name? Yeah, Penny Mordaunt. So I don't know what's going to happen. We'll just see what the cards have to say. Okay, dear Spirit, what do you have to say about the upcoming Prime Minister election that is happening for the UK? Who will be the next Prime Minister? Wow. So we've got death. Oh God, we've got the King of Swords reversed. I mean, I've got my own, like, theories about who might end up being in power, but let's see. So we have death, we have the Knight of Swords reversed, and then we also have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Oh God. We have the Empress reversed. We have the Five of Swords reversed. Oh gosh, okay. We have the Empress. Okay, it'll be interesting to see if this reading, like, is right. But we'll just see what happens. Okay, right. So somebody is coming out of hiding for sure. Somebody who has been in hiding for a while is coming out. Somebody who was like in the background. Which I'll be honest with you, I've never really heard of Penny Mordaunt, whereas like Rishi Sunak and was up against Liz Truss beforehand for the Prime Minister role. But with the King there and well, I don't know, it could be, I feel like it could be between Rishi Sunak and or maybe even Boris. I don't know. I feel like those three are the main candidates. Rishi Sunak, Penny Mordaunt, and Boris Johnson. But it's someone with this one here, with the Five of Swords reversed. To me, that says there's not accepting defeat, like not being defeated by this. So it could be Rishi Sunak. But you do have this Empress energy here. And you also have the High Priestess. We have quite a few male energies here. Virgo, Scorpio, well, no, yeah, Virgo. We also have this Knight and this King here. And we have like a whole block of male energies here, whereas like we have, I mean, death, Scorpio is a female sign, but we do have a majority of male energy here. So I don't know. That God, Rishi Sunak. God, I'm trying not to get involved here. Can you see that as well? Right, okay, yeah, because we're gonna expand this. So we've got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I mean, like, first of all, we got Death and the King of Swords reversed. So there's somebody who just basically is capitalizing upon the fact that this is happening. First thing I got was, when I saw this, I saw Rishi Sunak, because there's that kind of energy of him just kind of coming forward, with the High Priestess reversed. It's something that's coming out up to the surface, something that was in hiding beforehand, but that could also be Penny Mordaunt, because I don't really know that much about her. The Empress energy is really wanting to kind of sort this mess out, really, because it's almost like, I feel like they want to, there's an end to the way that things have been run recently, and it's almost like the end of rubbish that happened with the past Prime Minister. This could also be tied up with what Liz Truss has done. Like, all of it can be tied up and just gone, like it's over. That kind of like period with her and Boris Johnson, you know, the mess ended with her, Liz Truss, and now it's time for something completely new. But with this with this defeat card, with this Five of Swords reversed, it could be that, you know, he was the next candidate. Rishi Sunak was the next candidate to come in. So, and it even looks like him. Do you know what I mean? Like, except obviously he's white and got ginger hair, but, you know, just even the stature, you know, Rishi's got quite long features. So, and this is like an airy card. So, and I really don't have a good opinion of him at all. So that matches really well with the King of Swords. But yeah, the fact that there was a sense of like, I'm actually not defeated. And this is a time of abundance. This is actually a time of something coming through. Oh, come on. The Knight of Swords reversed. This is someone who hasn't been communicating at all with the media. They haven't been, they've been in hiding, because, you know, with that Hermit, they've been working away. They've been kind of like doing their thing and working away. I am getting it is going to be a man, I think. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles reversed. The stability of the country is really messed up, and it's about sorting that out. Because I think they've realized that if they don't like sort out the stability of the people who are, you know, even though there's this kind of like hierarchy of the rich, you know, kind of the ones who were who benefited from Liz Truss's government, they've realized that if they keep on that vein in such a blatant way, that it's going to completely destabilize the country, and that actually they're not going to be as rich as they thought. So there has to be like some kind of new, there has to be some kind of like new start. And it has to be something fresh. It has to be something that hasn't been done before. Interesting. Yeah, again, look, the 4. It's somebody who hasn't been like recognized. It's somebody who's been in hiding for a while. It could even be Boris coming back. 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups. It could be Boris coming back, because for the simple fact that, like, you know, it seemed like the government had quite a good time when they were with him, and that seems to me like quite a happy time. Seven of Swords reversed. I see apologies here. I see maybe even, because if Boris Johnson comes back, then there may even be this thing that even though there was like bad stuff that happened with him, that he still can do a better job than what Liz Truss did. Oh, yeah, Queen of Pentacles reversed. I don't know, it's like going in between a rock and a hard place. I just felt like the country is just not really going to respond too well to that, but they're going to think it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. I want to see, is it, so could it be, I don't know, I'm feeling like it could be Boris Johnson. Another ace, look. Another ace. So this is starting something new. Yeah, Sun reversed. I think, I've got a feeling Boris Johnson could come back. Yeah. It could be Penny Mordaunt or Boris Johnson. That's my feeling. But I'm not getting much feminine energy. I'm getting more masculine returning energy here. Somebody coming back. Somebody coming back from the dead. Somebody reappearing. Somebody with their tail between their legs. Oh, God. I'm just like, oh, God. Oh, I forgot to take this card out. Interesting. Okay. Really and truly, I should stop the reading there. Usually when this card comes out, it's usually like a sign to stop the reading. I remember my teacher always said to me that, like, when you label one card the blank card and one card the black card, and whenever those two cards come out, you stop the reading. And I don't usually keep these cards in the deck because I never want to stop the reading. I'm like, I don't want like external things to stop the reading. But yeah, it's come out, funnily enough, that this is stopped. So from what I gather, I've got a feeling that Boris Johnson may return. He may return. And it's going to be like a kind of, because we kind of know what we've had. With that, it could be a new era, a new kind of like a new ushering. It's either I'm veering more towards Boris Johnson, but or a male figure. So, but I don't know if it could be Rishi Sunak. It could be, but I don't know. There's bad memories here. There's like, you know, there's just a lot going on in the respect of people who have been like not accepting defeat, coming out from hiding. And yeah, that could be Boris Johnson. It could be. But it's that sense of like being defeated. And I think, you know, he got defeated by Liz Truss. So there's a possibility. And this card definitely reminded me of him, the King of Swords. But I can't pull any more cards now because I got that one. And I have to adhere to the rules of the Tower in that respect. That's a very, very auspicious sign, and I can't go forward on that, I'm afraid. But yeah, this is highly entertaining. Just trying to think anymore. The thing that gets me right is that no matter what, even if Boris does come back into power, Rishi Sunak will still be a part of the cabinet. He'll still be a part of the kind of power. I don't think much is going to change to be perfectly honest. That's what I got from the Tower reversed. That, you know, it's going to look like a shake-up, but really it's not. They may groom that Penny Mordaunt to maybe come in after Rishi Sunak, but I don't see her immediately. But then it's interesting because she's there. There's a female character sitting there. This is the you know, we've got the biggest queen here, so it could be Penny Mordaunt. But right now, yeah, I don't know if this has made it any clearer. Because like it was those three that were the main contenders, and I don't think it's made it any clearer at all. But what is very clear is that no matter who is in power, there's going to be a definite, you know, it's going to seem like this person. So it could be, I don't know, I was thinking of male energy, somebody who's been here before, you know. So, okay, then if I was going to put my money on two of the options that were there, I would say either Boris Johnson will be coming back. I don't know. I don't know. Can I pull an oracle card? No, I'm not allowed to pull an oracle card on this. What's really interesting is that I know that like they have energies in place to protect this kind of thing. That's why. And I don't know, London is old, isn't it? It's got the oldest kind of protections in place. And because I'm very close to London, but I don't, you know, I walk past all of those areas every day. Or I did, until very recently. I'm feeling Boris Johnson I'm feeling Boris Johnson or Penny Mordaunt. But the cards are telling me that it could be Rishi Sunak or Penny Mordaunt. That's what the cards are telling me. My gut instinct is, I don't know, it could be saying either or any of them. But somebody who's accepting defeat, that King of Swords that's there, reversed. To me, like, Boris was just he was just bumbling. And I don't see any energy of that here. I see more of the Chancellor energy. I see more of, like, what Rishi Sunak did. And, you know, he's the richest man in Parliament. So I would kind of go towards that. But if he doesn't get in and Boris does, he will definitely be a major part of government. Penny Mordaunt might be there. And it's really interesting because even this figure I kind of like associate with a penny. It looks very penny-esque. Yeah, I don't know. Like this, it's saying penny to me. And as I said, this is the only like major arcana that we've got here that represents either the emperor or the empress. You know, the king or the queen. So it's very interesting. It could be Penny Mordaunt. I'm hoping it's Penny Mordaunt because that's my favourite so far out of, you know. But in respect to what I'm seeing here, I'm just feeling there's a lot of male energy here. We've got 4 male energies here underneath. And with these aces here, it's something new. So, okay then, if I was going to put my money down, I said Boris Johnson, didn't I? He could come back, but I don't know, actually, now, thinking about it. That 10 of Cups is making me think that of him, though. And there's a strive towards honesty. There's a strive towards honesty and mending the fuckery of the past. We do also have a Queen here, but we don't, as I said, like we've got, I mean, we do have the High Priestess, the Queen, the Empress and the Queen. Yeah, I think either Penny Mordaunt or Rishi Sunak. I think one of those two. And it's interesting because that Venus symbol, there's no male symbol here. You've got Mercury here, but I don't see Mars here anywhere. So it could be. It could be. I just, you know, there's a lot of candidates of colour on the possibility of that, and I don't know. It'll be so interesting to see if we actually get a Prime Minister of colour into Britain, being the first Asian or black or Kenyan, and because the other candidate is Kenyan and Mauritian. So yeah, there could be something in there, but I've just got a feeling that we'll either go with, yeah, it could be Rishi Sunak or Penny Mordaunt. And there's an emphasis with, like, we need to strengthen the pound. Like, it's the money. The money is a very big thing. They feel like Liz Truss has completely ruined the economy. Completely destabilized it. And whoever they think that can come in to fix that in the quickest possible way will be the one who gets elected. And it's really interesting because we only have like 7 people. We only have 100 ministers that will make this decision, which will affect the whole of the country, which I find incredible. Yeah, it's someone who's been in hiding. That's why I thought it might be Boris. But I haven't heard, as I said, I haven't heard anything from Rishi Sunak, and I haven't heard anything from this other Penny Mordaunt. I haven't heard anything from any of them. They've all kept quiet. I don't know if they just all thought, yeah, put Liz Truss in, let her make a muck up of it, and we'll come back in, and then maybe, you know, people can have a second vote of confidence in Boris Johnson. You never know with these things. That could be actually explained here, to be honest with you. Because if you look at it, let's have a look here. So if you have a look at, like, death being, you know, the death of this era, which I thought, that's why I kind of feel that, you know, kind of the end of Boris. And then with Rishi Sunak came out with, like, quite a lot of stuff, like when he was talking about things such as immigration and about the ideas that he had. It's a very dominating energy. But what's really, and he was supported by this, but it just seems that there's this lack of actually communicating generally with people. Like, there's just a sense of being really kept under the radar, like not communicating with the media, not been in the public spotlight. Somebody who's waiting, as I said before, it's this wait. coming out of hiding, coming out, and has been calculating. Interesting though, it is that at the High Priestess. You know, we have the High Priestess and we have the Empress, you know, from 2 to 3. And I think she's the leader of the Commons. I'm not sure, Penny Mordaunt. So I wouldn't be surprised. She's the strongest character here, but there's just a lot of male energy. So what could happen as well is that, you know, there's this idea of pushing this female forward. Because, you know, even though, you know, sitting Liz Truss up there, I mean, Liz Truss kind of, I feel like Liz Truss isn't even in this reading, to be honest with you. I don't feel like that's Liz Truss. I feel like that's someone else. I feel like that's the new person. So it could be Penny Mordaunt. But that's what they want to usher in. That's what they want to bring in. But I feel like there is a lot of male influence here. Like it's, even if Penny Mordaunt becomes the new PM, she will be back. Like Rishi Sunak, full stop, will be like a big part of it. The cabinet will be back as it is, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't expect him to disappear as quick as he could, but I don't know if, you know, maybe he didn't want to be there under Liz Truss. I don't know. But we'll see. But there's definitely a massive male influence that's going on here. Really, really strong. But it's not as strong as the female, which is really interesting. There's just more of them. But the female is stronger. But yeah, with the death of what Liz Truss like brought in, and that idea may have been like, well, particularly with the 7, it may have been a facade to kind of like flash you, to blind you, particularly with this 7 of Swords. This 7 of Swords is really weird. Like, I don't really get it. It looks to me like somebody who's like trying to like create a distraction. And then the distraction's over. Liz Truss was the distraction. So, and then now there's this kind of like savior image where we have like, oh yeah, this seems like amazing because nothing can be as bad as the last few people that we had in power. And then, yeah, this means that we can probably have like a new start with kind of new things going on, you know? Somebody new, somebody who can bring some kind of stability to this lack of stability that we've had. And going from the Page of the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. I think the Queen of Pentacles is Liz Truss. That's who I think that is. I think that Queen of Pentacles reverse is Liz Truss. Because just some of the things that she came out with was just absolute ridiculous. So it was just pure idiocy. So like, and this is a very interesting queen. You know, she's got her bunnies and she's very happy, you know. And, you know, she was in favour of the rich. So that's very much that energy, I feel. And it's kind of like moving away from that. So it's almost like, it's the game, isn't it? It's the game. Yeah, I feel like there's this sense of like a shield that's been put up. A kind of like false thing that's been put up so that when somebody who comes in to kind of replace Liz Truss, it's going to be like, oh, this is so much better than what it was. But the sun is reversed, so that tells us that that's not really like it's okay. But you know, it's like an ex-boyfriend of mine used to say, like, you can roll a turd in glitter and you can like make it look really good. So that's the feeling I'm getting here. I always get that with the sun reversed. And in this situation, there's no surprise here. But yeah, it's like, again, like something that's been resting, something that hasn't been here, that hasn't been there, we've not been aware of. So that's why it could be like Penny Mordaunt, because she's been quite quiet. I didn't see her in the running previously. She might have been there, but I didn't notice her before. I don't recognise her name. The other names I recognise, but I didn't recognise her. And then we have this card, and we have Mercury, and we have Venus that are like kind of standing out to me. We do have Gemini as well. I don't know what that is. We've got the Moon. We've got, I think that's Leo, Aries. But the main card that I can see out of everything is the Mercury and the Venus. So this is to do with communication and love, or female. So I've got a feeling it might be Penny Mordaunt. I have a feeling. That's my 2 cents about it. Well, interesting, very interesting reading, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see what happens on Monday. It'd be really interesting to see if this had any resonance. I was just going to say, what else about the Tower? Yeah, it's old stuff. Like that, people haven't gone anywhere. That's why I thought Boris Johnson. So he might end up popping up back. But yeah, my money's on Penny Mordaunt. Anyway, my loves, I hope you enjoyed that reading. That was fun to do. If you liked it, please do like it. Please do subscribe for more videos. This is just a fun random one that I did. But otherwise, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.